Well, 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 what do we have here? A party?
Hello,
I cannot
everybody, it's
believe that you
me.
didn't invite me to the party, Froggy. That's unbelievable. Oh, we're live.
Hello, everybody, it's me, the comic book frog, and I'm here for what? To talk about Superman Lois with my co-host, Mr. Puppeteen.
To steal my intro. But we are here, yes, for Superman Lois Season 3, Episode 10. It's the recap and review you've been waiting for, because it's the only recap and review we have going right now.
Yeah, and before we jump right into it, I was going to say, these last few episodes have been kind of dull.
Really?
I compare it to the previous season. What's the episode today? Like, say especially, last week was Red Dress. Not that exciting. This week it is Collision Course, because they're finally setting up the Big Bang, or the Big Climax, as I like to call it. So get your cigarettes out for next week. It's gonna be great. Basically, tonight's episode was Clark wanted to spend some time with the boys, but the boys wanted to go to a party, a kegger at the high school grounds, and Jonathan wanted to go see his girlfriend. She's gonna come into town.
Yep.
He hadn't seen her well because she's been living out, about 2 hours away or 4 hours away, whatever. Anyway,
Yep. With her aunt.
Yeah, and actually, I think it's his aunt. Actually, no, not Lucy. Or maybe actually, maybe it is with her aunt. Anyway, so. And then, of course, we got the other dilemma going on with Lois trying to basically talk the onomatopoeia or Peia, whatever, into confessing, so that she has a clear conscience. She's about to pass away. Mateo gets these new cufflinks, which you already know what's going on because he's going to visit his mom. He gets the cufflink from his dad, and you kind of get the feeling like, oh, is he going to give me a mule to help his mom escape? But in fact, it's the opposite. He's told by his dad to take the cufflink into his mom to give her the cure for her illness, which he does, and she ends up escaping. The other part going on is that Sarah's dad, Mr. Cushing, Kyle, is suspecting because of the last week's episode with Jordan. Usually, basically, is putting the fire out with a super breath. He thinks there's another super. He goes to Chrissy and says, "It's a big story." Chrissy, knowing that, that the boy, that Jordan has powers, and so does Clark, that they know that he's put in a bind. She tries to tell Lana, but Lana is too preoccupied with the governor coming into town and trying to schmooze the governor. And the governor kind of takes notes because everything goes south for the Cushings this week. Because Sarah is at the kegger talking to the former mayor's son, hanging out with them, Jordan gets jealous. But then, as the cops show up, basically you see that Jordan has to rescue Sarah and I guess his name is Dylan, because they were leaving. They were driving in Sarah's car, fleeing without the lights on. They were flying down the road. A deer runs in the middle of the road. They basically they totally wreck the car. Yeah, they roll
a barrel roll.
They rolled the car, man, and so Jordan had heard this, flew him out, but Jordan stayed though, and Dylan says he saw him, but Sarah, knowing that he can't keep a secret, says she didn't see anything. So while Lana is at the diner with Chrissy and the governor, Kyle shows up in the back of the squad car. They look out the window. They see that's basically Sarah's in the back of the squad car because she's going to be charged with a DUI. And the governor kind of looks down on her a little bit, was saying some stuff about oh, Lana, don't worry about your husband. It's like, my husband was a piece of crap too, was some floozy, but I'm better for it. And of course the governor does not know that that Chrissy is the new girlfriend of Kyle. But anyway, so and Chrissy tries to take up her
that's a weird element of it. Kyle also has a storyline going on this week because he is suspect. Dun dun dun. After learning,
suspicious.
Yeah, that's right. Because of what happens with Sarah, she somehow survived that car crash when he says they should be dead right now, basically.
Well,
And
the fire, because the fire's put out, they so many powers. The fact that Sarah says she didn't see anything, but but the guy she was with said he did see someone, and then because the mom they're both confronting Sarah, the mom had to lie and try to say that Kyle, that doesn't make a difference, So he's upset, and I like this. Yeah, he goes to the cat farm at the end here, and he wants answers.
Right as Clark is leaving because of what's happening over at the DEO.
The funny thing is, though, he thinks that Jonathan is the one with powers. What a kick to the nuts for people who like Jonathan with powers, because Jordan has powers. And the boys are up there watching this, and I love how Clark says, like, I need to go. It's like pretty much, you need to go home, because he is super hearing. He picks up at the DEO onomatopoeia, is escaping, and so he says, Kyle, he kind of shoves him back with his finger, as we'll explain this later, and he eats out of there, flies out of there in front of Kyle, leaving Kyle like, oh my god.
Clark Kent, Superman.
All
Who could have seen this coming?
All they need is Jonathan or Jordan to fly with a silver-looking disc. It looks like a UFO, saying that it was the aliens.
Aliens, different aliens.
Yes, yeah. So it's kind of a weird episode, just to basically the rope Kyle into the secret, but also they want to basically set up that Peia basically she was ready to crack, but she wouldn't confess that she murdered everybody,
which would have led to the release of Lex Luthor.
She's against that. So, but now that she's better, she's like, I don't care about that. I can tell. She breaks out and leaves. We do know though that they're getting the blood from Bizarro. Clark seems to be, even though he's passed away, but who's to say he's not? He can be brought back. Honestly, I don't know what's going to go on, but I'm just at this point, I'm like, we're episode 10. Bring out Lex Luthor. Don't tell me he's going to be the season and make me wait 10 freaking episodes.
I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be the end of the season, and you're going to have to wait 10 freaking episodes.
Yes, his season finale is going to be like, oh, here's a small clip in which we see Lex Luthor being let go, and that's it. I hope that's not it, because that's horrible.
Yeah.
And, okay, quickly, I want to give a shout-out to Melania. Thank you for showing up. Also, shout-out to Cartoon and Comics for showing up as well. What's going on, guys? It's GR.
Awesome. JR, I hope we find out who shot you one day.
I shot the sheriff, bro.
Did you? But you didn't shoot the deputy?
No.
That's the problem. You left behind a witness. How many times do I have to tell you?
I didn't shoot him. I ran him over the truck.
Oh, okay. That's pretty much it, though. The episode's fine. Listen, when we say that the last few episodes have been kind of meh, that's not bad. It's not that the show is bad, and I don't think it's heading in a bad direction. It's just that it's the good stuff is spliced in between the life stuff, and that's expected with the drama.
Yes, like I said, this show.
I did enjoy seeing Clark get fed up and say, I don't have time for this. I have to go, and he just stopped.
I mean, we had the diner scene earlier in the season where he basically, beats up the guy, Candace's father. But these past few episodes have been super
okay.
But when I say mid, I mean mid as being good mid. It seemed like it's comic books.
Listen,
like I said, what was mid back then is awesome today. This is good mid.
Yeah,
this isn't like horrible.
Flash.
We're just gonna virtue signal for June Pride Month, and then and then pretend it never happened. for the rest of the year. Like I said, this is good writing. Probably the best show. Actually, no. Actually, the only good show on CW right now. And sadly, I really hope that Gotham Knights gets scrapped and they keep Superman and Lois. And if CW doesn't want it, that the Max decides to pick it up.
Max is the end of everything. We are reaching the end of the streaming empire because this is bullshit. People are tired of it. They're tired of Netflix saying that, oh, you can't share your passwords. We're going to charge you an extra $7.99 if you have a profile that's in another house. They're tired of that. They're tired of HBO Max making a separate app to access all the stuff that you signed up for on HBO Max.
I gotta say this: if you, I don't know what they're doing now with this show, but I do know if you want to watch Arrow, The Flash, or Supergirl, Supernatural, all the other CW shows, they're on Netflix.
Yeah.
The Flash, the final season, is going to be on Netflix next week or so.
Yep.
So, the Max.
But if you want to watch a good show, Stargirl is on Max, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think they kept that one for the Max because the original was an HBO show.
Yeah. I'm
surprised. Yeah, because I don't know what the deals is. Maybe only the Arrowverse goes to Netflix. That's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Because of former contracts. But once that's over, it'll all go to the Max to eventually be shuffled off by David Zaslav. Because he doesn't care.
And then you'll find it on Disney.
But that's it. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave your comments. If you're not watching this show, you're making a mistake. This is still some of the best Superman content you can find anywhere right now. So go watch Superman and Lois. Are you saying you think all these moving picture stories should be? I don't know what you mean.
I honestly, I hope JR. I hope that you get some less alcohol, more water.
That's right. Give your alcohol to Froggy. But that's it.
Get your liver checked out. Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.